Hi, I'm Christine Herman of Herman's Quality Meat Shop in Newark, Delaware. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about chicken wings. Are you ready? All right, we have chicken wings. Everybody loves chicken wings. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people do. And they're very popular and they're very easy to prepare. We're going to kind of talk about a little bit of everything tonight in this video. Hopefully that won't block anybody's view. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how we cut up a chicken wing. So like any other body part, there's a joint. And if you just put your knife in the V there, and you'll feel that joint, and you just cut it, and then cut it again where the wingtip is, and it comes out nice and clean. You can actually see right there, that's the other portion of the joint. We don't want that in our chicken wings. Get them out of the way. And you can see, again, we did not split the bone. That's really important. And that's the wingtip. Most people don't like the wingtip. I'm going to cut up several of these and just show you again a couple times how easily that just comes apart. However, there are those that do like the wingtip, and we call that a V-cut. A V-cut. Your flat, which is your two bone, and the wingtip. That's your V-cut. This is your drumette. This is a solid bone, the bigger chunk of meat. And everybody's got their preference. So a couple V-cuts and some drumettes. Here's a little guy. And then we'll just split that. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. And if you don't, you just got to find it. There you go. That was a little guy there, that's for sure. I want to show you this. This is really important for you to see. That is something you probably don't want to eat. That is what we would call a bruise. Although the other side looks pretty good. That is not very good. So let's see what happens when we take the skin off and expose the meat underneath it. Here's the skin and the bruise, and there's your bruised meat. You want to avoid eating that, in my opinion. You might want to just eat the white, but why should you? You pay good money for your meat. Why should you eat something like that? And this particular piece has also gotten bruised into the flat. And again, I'm going to just roll my knife over the skin and make it a little skinless and show you that bruise right there. That's really important, in my opinion, for you to see just what that looks like and why it's something that you shouldn't be eating. So we're going to cut a couple more of these up, and then we're going to talk about cooking. Chicken wings don't take very long to cook. Remember your thermometer, 165 internal temperature. We'll get a couple more of these V-tip V-cuts like that. When the wingtip is bruised, unless you really like that part, we're going to discard it anyway. And you're okay there. You can see that that's okay. And this piece is okay. And the wingtip we're just going to discard. So I'm going to stop there, just leave a couple little examples here, even though that doesn't look real pretty. I just want to remind you again that that's a bruise. And then your wingtips. So how do you cook your chicken wings? Maybe you'd like to share your recipe with me. That would be a lot of fun. My recipe is very simple. I take the chicken the way it is, and I actually like to skin the chicken wings, although that may sound silly to a lot of people. But I don't always like to eat the skin. So I'll take some of the skin off. A couple pieces there just so that you can see. So there's a skinless piece there. And I will take my favorite dry rub, and you can take any one of your favorite dry rubs and rub that on if you'd like. Rub it on the chicken. Let it marinate for anywhere from 15 minutes to overnight. Put it in a dish. Always, I like to use my handy foil because that keeps the cleanup a lot easier. and bake it. I like to add a little bit of water to the dish so that the meat doesn't dry out, and let it cook with a light lid or light piece of foil over top for about maybe 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, keeping an eye on the temperature. When the internal temperature is about 165, you know they're done. The other way to know is if they start to like fall off, the meat starts to come off the bone a little bit. And then at that point, if you want to put barbecue sauce on them and turn the broiler on or put them on the grill, or maybe you're actually just cooking them on the grill on a low heat or an indirect heat. Many different ways of cooking chicken wings, for of course, and then enjoy. A lot of people use dipping sauces and barbecue sauces of whatever preference you like. And another really popular way to cook them is in an air fryer. I personally do not have one, but I know many of my customers do, and they swear by the air fryer, especially for chicken wings. It's a quick, easy cook and absolutely delicious and crispy. So another way to enjoy chicken wings. And I like to eat chicken wings as a meal. Some people like to eat them as an appetizer. We know when we go to a restaurant, they'll often offer them as an appetizer. That's fine too. Otherwise, just enjoy nibbling on them as your evening progresses, or your meal, whatever you prefer. Speaking of which, one of my favorite tips is, as you already know, is using foil to line a pan. But have you ever thought of making cleanup easier in your oven? And this is, I have to preface this by saying, if you have an electric oven, that you can make cleanup even easier. And you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. So I'm going to backpedal for a minute. I have an electric stove, an electric oven. So the bottom surface of my oven is flat and solid and sealed. And I have a heating element, right? Makes sense. So have you ever tried to clean an oven after you have a spill, after something overflowed? What a mess. No fun, even if you have a self-cleaning oven. So what I do is I take my aluminum foil and I actually line the bottom of the oven underneath the heating element, because you can gently lift that up about an inch and line the bottom. Maybe take 2 pieces of aluminum foil and match it up. So if for example, this block is your oven, it's a pretty good size oven, you've got your heating element and it kind of lifts up. You have to visualize this with me because I can't show you my oven right now. But you just take the aluminum foil, 2 sheets, and overlap them and make sure the ends and everything fits inside. Put the heating element down and cook away. If you have a spill over the course of time, when the oven's cool, lift the heating element, remove the aluminum foil, throw it away. The bottom's still nice and clean. Maybe you have a crumb or 2, you wipe it out, whatever, and then you reline it. Honestly, it has been over 10 years since I turned the self-cleaning oven feature on my oven because I use aluminum foil. Nope, I don't get a kickback from any aluminum foil company, but I do use that as a little trick. So that's my kitchen tip for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you. Chicken wings, a family favorite for many people. They're fun for parties, they're fun for any time of the year, whether you're having a barbecue or you're just needing something to snack on and you want some chicken. And if you like the drumstick, the drumette, what we call, or the flat, the 2-bone, either way, it's a winner. Whether you barbecue it, dry rub it, or just eat it the way it is. Enjoy your chicken wings. Remember to subscribe to our channel, like our page, and give us a thumbs up. And we welcome any comments or cooking suggestions or tips that you might have for how you prepare your chicken wings. Thank you very much. Christine Herman.